Starting a business can be exciting. The thrill of launching your own venture, the joy of seeing your ideas come to life, and the potential for financial independence are all incredibly motivating factors. But let's be honest, it can also feel overwhelming. The sheer amount of paperwork, the endless decisions, and the pressure to succeed can be daunting. There are so many choices to make, from selecting the right products or services to offer, to deciding on your target market, and even choosing the best business structure. One of the first and most crucial decisions is how to structure your business. This choice will impact your taxes, your liability, and even your ability to raise capital. One simple and popular option is a sole proprietorship. It's the easiest and least expensive business structure to set up. Sole proprietorships are great for solopreneurs. Are you a freelancer? Do you make crafts? Perhaps you run a small online store or offer specialized services. Maybe you offer consulting services. This structure allows you to operate your business with minimal formalities and maximum flexibility. If so, this structure might be for you. It allows you to make decisions quickly and pivot your business strategy as needed. It's easy to set up and gives you complete control. You are the boss, and you make all the decisions. In this guide, we'll explore sole proprietorships in detail. We'll walk you through the steps to set one up and manage it effectively. You'll learn their pros and cons. We'll discuss the benefits like simplicity and control, as well as the drawbacks, such as personal liability. We'll cover important things to think about, including tax implications, legal considerations, and how to protect your personal assets. By the end, you'll know if a sole proprietorship is the right fit for your dream business. Let's dive in and explore this exciting journey together. So, what exactly is a sole proprietorship? Let's dive into the details. Simply put, it's a business owned and run by one person. This means you have complete control over every aspect of your business. There's no legal difference between you and your business. This can be both an advantage and a disadvantage, depending on your perspective. Here's what makes this structure unique, and why many entrepreneurs choose it. Single ownership. You are the boss. This means you have the freedom to make all the decisions without needing approval from anyone else. You make all the decisions. From choosing your business name to setting your prices, it's all up to you. Easy setup. Forget complicated paperwork. Starting a sole proprietorship is straightforward and doesn't require extensive legal documentation. Getting started is usually quick and inexpensive. You can often begin operating your business the same day you decide to start. Tax advantages. You report business income and expenses on your personal tax return. This simplifies the tax process and can save you money. This is called pass-through taxation. It means the business itself is not taxed separately. Instead, profits and losses pass through to your personal tax return. Unlimited liability. This is a big one. You are personally responsible for all business debts and obligations. This means your personal assets are at risk if your business incurs debt. You are personally responsible for all business debts and obligations. This can be a significant risk, so it's important to consider carefully. No formal structure. You don't need bylaws or a board of directors. This keeps things simple and allows you to operate your business in a way that suits you best. Understanding these characteristics is key. Knowing the pros and cons helps you make an informed decision. It helps you decide if a sole proprietorship aligns with your goals and risk tolerance. Weighing these factors will guide you in choosing the right business structure for your needs. Let's talk about why so many people choose sole proprietorships. What's the appeal? Here are some major advantages. Complete control. You call the shots. You choose your products, services, and how you run your business. Simple taxes. No separate business tax returns. This can save you time and money. Low startup costs. Starting a sole proprietorship is often much cheaper than other business structures. Direct profits. You keep all the profits your business makes. Flexibility. Want to change your business direction? You have the freedom to do so quickly. These advantages make sole proprietorships attractive, especially for small businesses and those just starting out. While there are many benefits to sole proprietorships, it's important to be aware of the potential downsides. Unlimited liability. This is the biggest risk. You're personally liable for all business debts. This means personal assets are at risk. Limited funding. Getting loans or investments can be harder as a sole proprietor. Dependence on the owner. You wear all the hats. This can lead to burnout. Limited growth potential. Raising capital for expansion can be difficult. Perception issues. Some customers or clients may see sole proprietorships as less established. Carefully consider these disadvantages. Weigh them against the advantages to make an informed decision. Section 5. Real-world examples, sole proprietorships in action. Sole proprietorships are everywhere. Here are some common examples. Freelancers, writers, designers, consultants, and online marketers often operate as sole proprietors. Small retailers, think independent boutiques, online stores, or craft businesses. Service providers, this includes plumbers, electricians, personal trainers, and therapists. Food vendors, food trucks, caterers, and bakers often start as sole proprietorships. Crafts artisans, those who make and sell jewelry, pottery, or other handmade goods often choose this structure. These are just a few examples. The possibilities for sole proprietorships are endless. Section 6. Making the choice, is a sole proprietorship right for you? Choosing the right business structure is a big decision. Ask yourself these questions. Do I want to be my own boss and have complete control? Am I comfortable with personal liability for business debts? Do I need to raise a lot of capital to start or grow my business? How important is it to have a separate legal entity for my business? Answering these honestly will help you determine if a sole proprietorship is the best fit for your unique situation. Section 7. Legal and tax obligations, what you need to know. Starting a business is an exciting journey, but it comes with its own set of responsibilities. Even though sole proprietorships are simple, there are still legal and tax requirements that you must adhere to in order to operate smoothly and avoid penalties. Business licenses and permits, check with your local and state governments to ensure you have all the necessary documentation. This can vary widely depending on your location and the type of business you are running. You may need specific licenses to operate your business, such as health permits, zoning permits, or professional licenses, depending on your industry. EIN versus SSN. If you have employees or want to open a business bank account, you'll need an employer identification number, EIN. This number is crucial for tax reporting and other business activities. Otherwise, you can use your Social Security number, SSN, for tax purposes if you are a sole proprietor without employees. Estimated taxes. You'll likely need to make estimated tax payments throughout the year since you won't have an employer withholding taxes. This means you need to calculate and pay these taxes quarterly to avoid penalties. Record keeping. Keep accurate records of your income and expenses. This includes receipts, invoices, and any other financial documents. Good record keeping is not just for tax purposes, but also helps you manage your business more effectively. This is crucial for tax purposes and can save you a lot of time and stress when it comes to filing your taxes. Understanding your obligations is essential for staying compliant and avoiding legal or financial headaches down the road. By staying informed and organized, you can focus more on growing your business and less on worrying about compliance issues. Section 8. Protecting yourself. Limiting liability and risk. The unlimited liability aspect of a sole proprietorship can feel scary. Here are some ways to protect yourself. Business insurance. Get the right insurance policies, such as general liability, professional liability, and property insurance. Separate bank accounts. Keep your business and personal finances separate to make things clearer and potentially limit liability. Contracts. Use well-written contracts with clients and vendors to outline responsibilities and expectations. Taking these precautions can help mitigate some of the risks associated with unlimited liability. Section 9. Growing beyond. Transitioning from a sole proprietorship. What if your business starts to take off? You might outgrow the sole proprietorship structure. Here are some options. Forming an LLC or corporation. This creates a separate legal entity, offering more liability protection. Taking on partners or investors. This can provide an infusion of capital and expertise, but means sharing control. As your business evolves, be prepared to reevaluate your structure and make changes to support your growth. Section 10. Resources and support. Where to find help. Starting and running a business can feel like a lot. Luckily, there are resources available. Small Business Administration, or SBA. The SBA offers free counseling, training, and access to funding options. SCORE. Get paired with an experienced mentor who can provide guidance and support. Online resources. Websites like the IRS and your state's Secretary of State offer valuable information on business formation and compliance. Don't be afraid to ask for help. There are people and organizations ready to support you on your entrepreneurial journey. Section 11. Conclusion. Taking the leap into entrepreneurship. Starting a business is a big step. Sole proprietorships offer a simple and accessible way to turn your passion into a reality. Remember to weigh the advantages and disadvantages carefully. Think about your long-term goals. With the right planning and resources, you can set yourself up for success. Now go out there and make your dreams happen.